Schaumburg is one of those frequently asked suburbs that I get asked all the time on this channel, especially when it comes to making a move here. And the one question I typically get is, what is the cost of living here in Schaumburg? So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the cost of living when it comes to making a move here to help you out on that move. And welcome back or welcome to the channel. My name is Brandon. I make videos just like this about what's like living here in the Chicagoland area. And if you have thoughts about making a move anywhere in the Chicagoland area, whether it be next week or next year, reach out because I would absolutely be honored to serve you on this move. Call, text, shoot me an email. All my information is down below in the description. Let's start off this video with the landscape of Schaumburg, Illinois. And Schaumburg boasts a population of around 77,000 people. And when you put it in perspective of Naperville, Illinois, it's about half of the population of Naperville. The average household income here in Schaumburg, Illinois is around $85,000, and you are 33 miles west of the best city in the world, aka Chicago. BestPlace.net actually ranks Schaumburg as a 105.7, which is higher than Illinois as a whole, and it ranks just under 6 notches above the US average as well. So really, when you look at Naperville or any of the surrounding suburbs, Schaumburg is actually on the more affordable end compared to the other surrounding suburbs. When it comes to groceries here in Schaumburg, Illinois, you can notice that we're 3 notches below the US average here, actually in the US. Realistically though, groceries have went up everywhere in, I would say, the past 2 to 3 years. So I would probably just assume so, and just in general that, eggs, milk, random vegetables, and everything along that nature just have gone up in price in the past 2 to 3 years. I mean, for me, as a single individual here, I typically probably spend around 60 to 70 bucks a week on groceries, depending on which necessities that I need. But I know my parents still spend probably around 150 bucks for the household every single week. So it just depends. Are you the type of person that wants more groceries and a lot more meals to cook in, or are you one of those people that goes out all the time when it comes to making your meals? When it comes to dining out in Schaumburg as well, you can expect a fast food meal to be roughly around $9 to $11, whether you're going to the Chick-fil-A, the Wendy's, anything along that nature. But when it comes to, maybe more of a romantic date for 2, you can probably expect to spend around $40 to $50, depending on if you get any beverages that could, totally raise up the price as well. Healthcare here in Schaumburg is about 12 notches below the US average as well. And just in general, when it comes to the landscape of the Chicago suburbs, there is a ton of resources when it comes to healthcare here. So when it comes to prescriptions, your check-ins, and your visits with the doctor, I mean, if you're doing a lot of those on your routinely checkups, they can add up, but depending on your health insurance and stuff like that, it can, be not too bad, honestly. I mean, for me personally, with my health insurance, I have to buy my own health insurance separately, and I roughly pay around $360 with Blue Cross Blue Shield. And next thing on the list is real estate here in the Schaumburg area, because if you're looking to make a move here, you are probably wondering what the cost of housing here, because I cover a lot of towns like Naperville, Elmhurst, and Glen Ellyn and Wheaton, and you know that the prices there are on the rise typically. The average price point for a single family home in the Schaumburg area is right around $440,000, but just like anywhere else in any town here in the Chicagoland area, you can find houses on the much more affordable end as well as the much more pricier end as well. I have a lot of clients that live in the Schaumburg area, and they have really awesome 3-bed, 1.5 bath ranches for around that $330,000 range. And there are some beautiful open floor plan, split level homes or 2-story floor homes that are situated around between that $550,000 price point all the way up to $1 million. And like I said, when you look at the surrounding towns like a Naperville or Elmhurst, I would say that Schaumburg is on the much more affordable end when it comes to housing for sure. And then when you look at the utilities, when it comes to supplying your house with heat or electricity, you can notice that Schaumburg typically runs on par with the US average when it comes to those utilities as well. I personally pay around $80-ish for electricity, and in the winters, just depending on how much I'm using the heat, but typically I can see anything between $125 and $200 a month. But I'm not gonna lie, I do like my house pretty toasty personally, but like I said, any of those nature, I mean, it just depends on the usage for a lot of things. For my water bill, just as me, and then when my girlfriend comes over, I'm probably paying around $20 to $30 a month on water and sewer. But when it comes to that, it just really depends, right? And I'd love to hear from you in the comments, whether you're relocating from somewhere around the Chicagoland area or the state of Chicago or from out of state. let me know kind of what you're paying on a month-to-month basis when it comes to utilities, because I'd be very, very curious. For families with kids, childcare can be a significant expense when it comes to the cost of living. Just in general, the average monthly price for full-time daycare is around $12.43 a month, according to Wiki.com. And something else I will note, especially when it comes to summer, spring, or just when the kids are out of school for, any assortment of holidays, I know that a lot of the local park districts, as well as just various activities, typically have after-school programs. So, you can always check in with the schools, whether it be District 54 or District 211 when it comes to living here in Schaumburg, and figure out what kind of programs there are available. And if this is big on your list to kind of just understand that, reach out, because I'd love to share my input and help you find those resources to make that move that much easier. Now, how about transportation here in Schaumburg? And when you look at the US average and comparing it to Schaumburg is about 25 notches higher. And I was trying to figure out why that is. And in my opinion, Schaumburg is a great location in terms of being close to the highways. I mean, running north to south of all of Schaumburg, it's pretty big, I would say. I mean, I would probably compare it to a Naperville kind of situation in terms of driving distance between north and south. But I think one thing here is that there's a lot of jobs, a lot of recreation and businesses here in the Schaumburg area. So you typically have a lot of people coming in and going out of Schaumburg. And when it comes to commuting to the city of Chicago, like I said, they're about 33 miles west of the city of Chicago. So I would probably assume that is a reason there's so much traffic going in here and so much traffic going out, is that they probably, raise up the gas prices here. I mean, I'm just taking a guess right here and everything like that, but that could be a total reason for sure. I mean, we have Woodfield Mall here, so we get a ton of people every single day coming here to Woodfield Mall because it features a lot of great shopping over there in that area, also with places to eat. So there's always a lot of people coming here during the weekdays as well as the weekends as well. And as I'm making this video, gas price is probably around $3.30 for 87 unleaded. So just to keep that in perspective. So yeah, if you're coming from California, it's going to be on the much more affordable end for sure. So what do you guys think? Does Schaumburg compare to wherever you are relocating from? Do you think it's pricey? Do you think it's affordable? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I know when it comes to Schaumburg, and just in my opinion with the people that I help relocate here from the area or just anywhere in the Chicagoland area that are looking to make a move into the Schaumburg vicinity, is that I believe that it has a lot of bang for your buck, because it has a lot of amenities around the area and you have easy access to the highway, which is always nice. So let me know your thoughts. If you have any other questions on Schaumburg, let me know, and let me know what you guys want to see next. Smash the subscribe button, hit a like, and if you have thoughts about making a move here to Schaumburg or any of the surrounding areas, whether it be next week or next year, reach out, because I'd be absolutely honored to serve you on that move. Call, text, shoot me an email. All my info is down below in the description. Watch one of these videos up here, and I will see you guys on the next video.